What's happening, guys? We got Carbide Advanced Acura TL here back again with some more work into it. And man, this TL looks so good with the Weds wheels, man. 18 by 9.5 with 265 tires and 265 40s. Man, I love that setup. These ATs look so good. You guys seen them on the channel before. I installed high flow cats and the RV6 J pipe, and today we're going to be installing. He actually decided to get intake manifolds ported and polished. So if you guys know NeoFlow Engine Works on Instagram, so he's been doing a pretty good job porting these manifolds, and also he also did the ported runners. You can see here. And there you guys go. NeoFlow does pretty good work, guys. So ported runners, ported intake manifold. So this is his work, guys. Check him out. Looks pretty doggone good. So also he decided to get some Acura RDX injectors, and I'm not sure where he get this from. I'll go ask him and put the link below in the description box where he got them from. And so these are, I'm going to be spraying more fuel than the stock injectors he's got on, but figure I make you guys a little short video, nothing too long, but this should definitely help more airflow in with the ported runners and ported manifold and bigger injectors with spark plugs and a valve adjustment today. And I just want to see if this is going to make any difference. I'm really curious about the RDX injectors there I'm going to be putting on. I'm sure he's going to need a tune right after, but I'm curious how it's going to feel afterwards, because a tune with that will be pretty awesome. But I'll show you guys, maybe do like a butt dyno, see how it feels after the installation and after the work's complete. Alright guys, so I'm almost done with the valve adjustment, guys, and this vehicle has actually 120,000 miles. This valve adjustment should have been taken care of at 100,000 miles, or whenever your number 4 service comes up on your maintenance minder on your dash. So check this out. I want to show you guys. So this is, I'm on the exhaust side, and this here is a feeler gauge, and if I put this through, it's super loose, guys. And then if I put it through where I just adjusted it, it's just perfect tension there when I pull it out. So yeah guys, it's very important to adjust your valve. Valve adjustment is complete. I'm putting the coil packs back on, and I realized when I was putting the number 2 cylinder coil pack back on, I realized I was having a hard time putting it back on, and it's because of that crack right there. You see how the spark plug hole or the valve cover hole isn't like a good circle, whereas this is like a good circle. Right, one guy, his front valve cover, I think his number 5 cylinder coil pack or something, I think it failed, and the freaking he had to get a whole new valve cover, because the valve cover hole where the spark plug goes in, that hole was like, looks like something exploded. I'll blame it on the coil pack, guys. So I've only seen it in like social media or whatever, but I actually seen one in person. I got one set of injectors out. Just gotta pop this one off. This other side. Alright. Alright guys, we got it out. Now time to install these injectors on. What's cool is these are like nicely packaged. So it's pretty cool. So he's definitely gonna need a tune right after this, because it's gonna spray more fuel than the stock injectors. made by Denso. Wham. I've got the rear runners out. Just got to take out the front ones, and I've installed the new injectors. I got to install the back one and then the ported runners. His intake side is pretty much stock except for the drop-in filter. Don't worry about the plate. I was catching fuel with this. I can't wait for this guy to get tuned, man. I really want to see what this thing can do, especially with the high flow Precats RV6. I'm thinking he'll make around 290 something, guys. I'm really curious, man. I can't wait. So he's gonna get tuned soon. If you want to follow his build, check out Kirby the Van at Instagram. I know not a lot of people will want to share their builds, but in this case, we're definitely gonna share this one. We got new injectors, so can't wait to try it, guys. Just gotta slam the runners, manifold, and everything else, and then we'll test drive. Guys, I think it pulls a lot harder, man. It's pulling hard. Yeah, it's definitely different, guys. I wonder. I bet this thing, if it gets tuned, man, this thing is gonna be pushing pretty good power, guys. The more and more I drive this thing, the manual carries the 4th gen's weight really well, guys. I feel like the car is lighter for some reason. I don't know. Like, even though this thing weighs 3,700 pounds, this thing can move, guys. Like, he's got a stock cat back on here, but man, stick shift is definitely the way to go, guys, because every gear feels like it's just pulling hard, man. You can feel the car. It's totally different from automatic. Man, I want to get one so bad. I really feel like with a tune, it's gonna really make everything just like, it's gonna make this thing really powerful, guys. I feel like his car has got a pretty healthy motor. I think he can push around, you know, close to 3, maybe just a bit over. He does have a stock intake and he doesn't plan on changing it. I was hoping maybe I can convince him to change it to like some kind of short ram intake, get some more airflow in it, guys. But all I can say is it feels pretty good. It pulls pretty hard. I can't wait till he gets tuned, and I believe he's gonna get tuned pretty soon. So make sure you guys like the video, man. Subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned, guys.